Hello, Python enthusiasts. Buckle up for another rollicking episode from TechBuster, the show where Python coding turns as chatty as a parrot in a pet store. Today we're playing the keyboard tango with Python, learning how to nudge, wink, and elbow our way through user input. It's like teaching your script to talk back, but in a good way. We're about to turn your silent Python scripts into the life of the party, gabbing away with users. Ready to transform your code into user-friendly data entry? Let's roll. Every great conversation starts with a question, and in Python, that's where the input function shines. It's your script's way of asking, "Hey, what do you think?" or "Got anything to tell me?" With input, Python pauses and eagerly awaits the user's keystrokes, ready to capture every letter in space. Let's bring this to life with a classic example. Imagine we want our Python script to ask for the user's name. It's like your program extending a hand for a friendly handshake. We use input and provide a prompt. Enter your name. This is like your script saying, "Hey there, I'd love to know your name. Mind sharing?" One of Python's charms is its simplicity, and input is no exception. It's as straightforward as a friendly chat over coffee. When you use input, Python displays a prompt, waits for the user to type something, and once they hit enter, that input becomes part of your script's world. A simple yet powerful doorway to user-driven coding adventures. First up, string inputs, the bread and butter of user input. Python treats all input from the input function as a string, whether it's text, numbers, or something else. It's like everything you say to Python comes wrapped in a quotation mark blanket. But what if we want to go beyond just text? Numbers, please stand up. Sometimes you want the user to give you numbers. But remember, input hands you a string. The solution: convert it. Use int for integers and float for floating point numbers. It's like turning apples into apple juice. Same flavor, different form. Want a true or false answer? While Python doesn't directly take Boolean inputs, you can get creative. Ask a yes, no question, and interpret the response. And don't forget, the sky's the limit. Dates, lists, even complex objects. With the right conversion logic, Python can handle them all. Why ask one question at a time when you can ask several? Python's input can be combined with string methods like split to handle multiple pieces of data in one go. It's like catching several fish with one net. Next up, let's talk loops. Want to keep the conversation going? Use a loop with input to create interactive menus, continuous data entry, or even a text-based game. The loop keeps running until a certain condition is met, like saying bye to exit. And that's your crash course on reading and processing user input in Python. By mastering these techniques, you can make your scripts more dynamic and interactive. Remember, programming isn't just about writing code. It's about communication, and input is a key part of that conversation.